22nd, 2026. Hopefully you had a great weekend. My weekend went well. Went to church on Sunday, Saturday, went to Georgia. Um, to my brother's house. The family got together, some of his friends at my brother's house, and we had a Juneteenth celebration Saturday. It was fun. We barbecued, talked, danced, had a good time, but it was good. So that's what I did Saturday. Went to church Sunday. Took a So that was my weekend. Had fun, had a good time, but yeah, that's it. Pretty much. What else I do? Went to my mom's house. It's been raining around here a lot in Alabama. I'm seemed like it's been raining for a whole week straight, and I really think it had like 7 days. And I think they said it wasn't supposed to rain this weekend in Alabama, in this area where I am, but it did. It rained today. I don't think we was expecting rain today, but it rained anyway. That's why it's called a prediction. To all the y'all watch the weather, and that's why they call it a prediction. It's really not set in stone. They really don't know. It's they go by percentage, and so it's really up in the air. Sometimes it's hit or miss, but sometimes when it says not gonna rain, it rains. So that's why it's a weather prediction. So they're really not. They're just like going off of whatever they get from whatever equipment they use. So but yeah, it rained today. So, and I think it might have stopped. I don't hear it. It could be still raining, but it was a really pretty heavy downpour and it was thundering outside. But yeah, it did rain. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for my weekend. Happy birthday to my birthday people. Happy birthday. If you celebrate a birthday today, happy belated birthday to the people that have celebrated a birthday this month. Hopefully everything's going well in everybody's life. You're taking care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Everything's going well across the board. Making sure we get enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours, 7 to 9 hours. Making sure we get our workout in. What's up? Make sure you hit that like button. Double tap that screen. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I am Latasha. This is I also used to say waking up with Tasha because I used to do this in the morning, and I was calling it waking up with Tasha. I was getting on here because I'm a morning person. I'm used to doing stuff in the morning. Most people, I have one child. He's 18. I'm 46 years old, but I'm a morning person. Used to getting up in the morning, and most people are not. Every time I talk to somebody, I'm like, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. They're like, why? Because I'm a morning person. I wake up. I can't go back to sleep. If I stay in the bed at 4, and technically, if I'm being honest, I really get up before then. Technically, I wake up at like 3 or like 3:30, something like that. But I just lay there until 4, and then I get up. But I wake up and I pretty much go. That's it. Wake up, do whatever I got to do, work, come home after I'm finished working, do whatever I got to do, get on here. Now I get on here because I find that more people get on here around this time instead of in the morning because people be asleep at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, or just not getting up, getting ready for work, getting their kids ready for school, which the kids are out. It's summertime, kids are out. So but yeah. Thank you. Is that I don't know how to pronounce your name. Kaleli? Is that Kaleli? But yeah. But what did you guys do today? I worked. Went to work. That's what I did. So what did you guys do today? What did you eat for breakfast? I didn't eat anything for breakfast. I pretty much skipped breakfast. For lunch, I ate like a piece of pizza, and that was it. Came home, had some leftovers from had leftovers barbecue stuff. Ate a little rest of that from my brother's Saturday. Had to go on and eat it because the third day, if you don't eat about a third day, you just gonna have to throw it in the garbage. Because that was Saturday and this is Monday, so I was like, I had to go on and eat that. Otherwise, it was going in the trash. Can't keep stuff no longer than 3 days. Bacteria and stuff build up and make you sick. But we're gonna talk about stuff we're gonna talk about. Got some daily affirmations for today. 3, talk about ADHD. Andre 3000. Something that happened in Atlanta with 2 women and this man that they stole $25,000 in watches from. Talk about Clive Davis and talk about doing chores in your childhood and how that can reflect on your life and later on in your life, and what positive aspects they could have in your life later on if you have chores as a child. And I know it instills, one thing that the article didn't say, it instills good work ethic, because we had chores growing up. We had stuff we had to do, and I know they just made us work harder. Not being lazy. Some people say not being lazy and being independent and not dependent on somebody to do something for you. I know there's couple things that article didn't mention. But going into some daily affirmations for today. You're taking it to tonight, tomorrow, whatever you, because it's afternoon. Some places it's morning, some places, depending on where you are in the world, it's about nighttime here. It's the PM. It's 6:02 p.m. here, where I am, Central Standard Time in Alabama. That's where I'm at. But 3 daily affirmations are: thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting the like button, the one person that did. I believe in myself. That's the first one. I am a kind person. And I am grateful for what I have. I am grateful for what I have. So those are the 3 affirmations for today. Going in to talk about people with ADHD have the ability to hyper focus on anything that truly interests them. But if a task doesn't interest that person, they literally cannot force themselves to pay attention to it or to focus on it. My son, he has ADHD, and he did have trouble focusing, but I kind of agree with that. The stuff that he liked and stuff that he liked doing, he had no trouble focusing on it. But stuff that he really didn't like and wasn't interested in, I can't agree with that. He went stunned, honestly. So I do agree with that part. But misconceptions about ADHD is simply an inability to focus, which they say in this article is not true. It says people who have ADHD can experience a state of intense concentration where they become deeply absorbed in an activity that they find interesting or rewarding. Going back to what I was saying, if a person is really interested in something and they like what they're doing, they're going to focus on it because they like what they're doing. But it says ADHD involves differences in attention, regulation, and motivation. It says it's people that have ADHD, if they, let's see, they said finding engaging tasks that capture attention exceptionally well. So something that keeps their attention, something that, going back to something that they like, something that they enjoy doing, so they can focus on it. People with ADHD, something that captures their attention, so they don't mind focusing on that topic or that whatever they're doing, their action or whatever They like doing whatever games, painting, whatever the activity it is. If they like it, they don't have any issues doing it or focusing on it. Let's see, uninteresting tasks. People with ADHD, they're saying uninteresting tasks feel dis- disproportionately difficult to start or maintain. So if it's something that they don't like, it's difficult for them to be interested in it and start or maintain that task because they're not interested in it, they're uninterested in it. So people with ADHD are sometimes misunderstood as being lazy or having a lack of discipline. And it says it's difficulty, ADHD is difficulty regulating attention and motivation across different situations. And it says, let's see, well, that don't even matter. I don't even know what that says. But basically, that whole article is basically saying that people with ADHD, the only time they have trouble focusing is when they don't like doing something, or if it doesn't grab their attention, or if they're not interested in it, they're not gonna really focus on it, or they have trouble focusing on it because they're really not interested in it. So that's about ADHD. Going into the next topic, Clive Davis. If you don't know who Clive Davis is, he helped launch certain a lot of music artists' careers, such as like Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, and Kelly Clarkson. He passed away at age 94. He passed away at age 94. Read that this morning. I think it had been posted like 3 hours. But Clive Davis passed away at age 94. If you are a certain age, you know who Clive Davis is. And then if you're on social media, I've seen this on Instagram, but yeah, he passed away. People do more chores going into this whole chores thing. Who do more chores during childhood tend to have more professional success and happiness later on in life. It says people who do more chores during their childhood tend to have more professional success and happiness later in life, going into work ethic, being independent and know how to do stuff on your own. It all goes to when you start a job, if you want to start your own business, you got to have good work ethic. So that's where that comes in at. Researchers have, this article says researchers followed a group of people in the late 30s. 1/3 of those people was Harvard graduates. The other 2/3 of those people were inner city youths from Boston. And it said, in order to understand the aspect of childhood can predict health and well-being later on in life. It says they looked at how children stayed out of trouble and how they stayed on good developmental paths. And they also looked at what chores they did at home for an evaluation purposes. It says children liked, let's see. Okay, it says children like to feel useful, and it says chores can help foster a sense of purpose. It says this continues throughout life into retirement. It continues throughout life into retirement. It can contribute to living a longer life. It says chores can strengthen familial bonds and teach qualities that are important for healthy relationships such as marriages. So I was saying going back into work ethic, having a good work ethic. So basically having chores, doing something, being productive, having something to do in your life basically goes over into your marriage, goes over into how you work at a job, or whatever. So that's all it's saying. Pretty much as simple as that. Put it in simple layman terms. But next thing, Andre 3000, he's a rapper. Y'all probably know him from Outkast. Andre 3000, he the rap group Outkast from Atlanta. He released a new short film. Andre 3000 released a new short film. It's a 12-minute long video, and it says they say the video features him walking through New York with a life-size piano on his back, and it says it's now streaming exclusively on, I think you pronounce this Mubi, Mubi. But yeah, Andre 3000 released a new short film. It's 12 minutes long. It's a 12-minute long video, and it basically is him walking through New York with a piano on his back, which I'm sure y'all see. I don't know what was that. Was it the Met Gala? I think he was at the Met Gala when he came to the Met Gala with that piano on his back. It was, I forgot, it wasn't this year, probably was last year when he came to the Met Gala. I don't know if it was last year either, it might have been the year before, but I know it wasn't this year. But came to the Met Gala with the piano on his back. Same thing, probably the same outfit, but that video, hey, how you doing, Carlos? How are you doing? How was your guys' day? What did you guys do today? What did you guys do today? Anything productive? Any happy birthday to my birthday people. If anybody in here has a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Shout out to you. But see if anybody responds back, but I don't like it is. But going back into this other story, might be the last one. Two Atlanta women stole $25,000 in watches from this man he met at St. Regis Hotel, and after he invited them back to his home, they actually stole $25,000 in watches from him. So that was the last story I had. If anybody want to talk about anything, you can put it in the chat. We can go over that. How's your mental health? How's your mental health? Are you de-stressing? Are you stressed out? Are you worried about anything? You can put it in the chat. We can talk about it. But in order to de-stress, I don't know, meditation is good. Working out is good. Working out helps relieve stress. It helps relieve anxiety. It helps with depression. Meditation helps. Journaling, I'm big on like the whole journaling thing and meditation, praying, going to the spiritual aspect of it, praying, reading your Bible, going to Bible study, going to church. What's up? How you doing? I don't know that last person. Is that Kaylee? Kaylee RBX, how are you doing? What is everybody doing for the summer? What is everybody doing for the summer? Chilling? I know there's a lot of kids in here. It's hard getting on here because it be children in here and like no adults. So be trying to figure out what y'all be doing. Roblox. Y'all be careful with this whole Roblox stuff. Jose Rodriguez. Be careful with this whole Roblox stuff. I don't know who I'm talking to, but pedophiles out here. They be preying on children. So be careful with that whole Roblox. They said it was because I'm always seeing stuff on the news about Roblox and how they pedophiles on there. They be preying on children. So y'all be careful. Parents, watch what your kids doing. Check on your children. Don't just let them sit in the room and play games without checking on them and seeing what they doing. FYI, that's any social media. Discord too. Discord is another one. Yes, really. They said on news, I think they said somebody they supposed to be put some kind of stipulations on that stuff to try to block make it more safer for children. But I don't know what they're gonna do. As far as their Roblox stuff is concerned. What are we doing for our mental health? Are we taking care of our mental health? If you're dealing with any trauma, anxiety, depression, you can always go to your primary care physician. They can refer you to a therapist. Give you a referral to a therapist, a counselor, a psychiatrist if you need somebody to talk to, or have a close friend, somebody that you can trust, close friend, loving family member, somebody you can trust, trustworthy that you can go to and talk to about your problems, about your issues. You could do that, but please don't turn. I know men have happened to turn into drugs and alcohol. Please don't do that because that's the wrong thing to do. Find somebody to talk to get your emotions out. Holding your emotions in is another bad thing. Women, we're more emotional than men/males are, but find somebody that you can talk to, get your feelings out to, write them out. If you, I don't know if you play, I don't know, if you play music, start making music, writing songs. Find ways to get your emotions out instead of holding them in because it's not good for you. It stresses you out, puts stress on your body, causes other issues inside your body. And your body is your temple, so we have to take care of it. Your body is your temple, so you have to take care of it. Just letting you know, when I start talking about stuff like that, people get off. I notice when I start talking about mental health, people start getting off. But do you guys have anything to say? You can just put it in the chat. I went over a couple things, went over some daily affirmations, talked about Clive Davis, talked about ADHD, Andre 3000, he released a 12-minute video. He released a 12-minute video. Y'all can check that out. It's streaming on Mubi. So y'all can check that out if you have it. If you have Mubi, I don't even know what Mubi is. I've never heard of it until today. But probably about to wrap this up. See if anybody else gets on here. If not, I'm gonna bring it to a close. Shout out to Noah. I'm gonna start naming people. Shout out to Noah, Jackson, Marcello, Barsha. Who else? It's a lot of them. Antonio, Amir, Pierre, Hayden, OJ, Jalen, JT, Jordan, Keyshawn, Jonas. Who else? Let's go down. Catherine. Who else am I missing? Ja. Shout out to I'm missing some people. I know I am. Everybody I work with. Shout out to the people I work with. Antonio, Zarek. Who else am I missing? There's a whole bunch of other folks. I know a lot of people's names, but it's hard to keep them all straight. John, Luke. Who else am I missing? I don't know. By the time when I get off here, I'll remember. But that's pretty much it. Unless somebody else has something to say, I'm going to bring this to a close. Try to stay on here 30 minutes. So I got like 3 minutes. If anybody has anything to say, anything interesting to say, anything you want to talk about, y'all can put it in the chat. Some things that you enjoy doing for hobbies. I don't know. Some people like hiking, camping. Do y'all hike? Do you like jogging, going for a run, for working out? What types of workouts do you guys like doing? If you exercise, what type of exercises do you like doing? Do you like doing cardio? Do you like doing strength training? What type of workouts do you guys like doing? If you are swimming, it's summertime, so some people like swimming. What type of workouts do you guys like doing? I do strength training. I do cardio. I do it like 5 days a week. Like I said, I'm a morning person, so I do everything in the morning. I do my working out in the morning. How do you guys de-stress? How do you guys relieve stress? If you're stressed out, how do you relieve stress? I meditate. Sometimes I write. I got to get back into I write poetry. I'm a poetry writer. Y'all can check out my poetry shorts. I do like post like poetry snippets of poems that I've written. Y'all can check those out. I haven't did anything recently because I don't have too many people that follow me or subscribe to me. That follow me or on my IG or that friend me on my Facebook. And then I don't really have too many subscribers on here. So it's a whole lot of people that really haven't seen or heard my videos on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook or on my IG page. So it's like billions of people in this world. So it's a whole lot of people that haven't seen the stuff that I posted on none of my social media. So it's a lot of people that haven't seen it or heard it or read it because I post snippets of poems too. I do videos and I copy and paste stuff that I've already like posted because it's a whole lot. Like I said, it's a whole lot of people. What's all to one person is new to another. Especially if people don't know who you are. And a lot of people don't know who I am, so. And most people don't like reading. Do y'all like reading? What's the last book that you read? If you like reading, what's the last book that you read? What's your favorite show? People do Netflix. I don't stream stuff. I don't know anything about Netflix. People talk about Netflix. I've never watched anything on Netflix. Can tell you the first thing that is on Netflix or on it's Spotify. That's music. Spotify's music. What's another streaming? HBO Max or whatever that you watch TV shows on or whatever. I was going to say Tubi, but Tubi's no. What is Tubi? I know what Tubi. Tubi. I think you watch TV shows on Tubi too. I don't know. I have a digital antenna, so whatever comes on that digital antenna, I watch basically reruns. Jeffersons and stuff like that. Barney Miller, Three's Company, Hazel. I'm watching old stuff. Sanford and Son, the Jeffersons. That's all I watch. And if something new comes on, it gotta come on like NBC or something. I know y'all watching soccer. Y'all watching soccer? Anybody got a favorite team they pulling for? If you enjoy watching soccer, because I know that's on Fox, like the World Cup stuff. I like for people to respond back. I feel like I'm talking to myself. I know there's people on here listening. I just like for people to respond back, but some people don't like responding. But thank y'all for coming on here, taking the time out of your day to watch my content, to read whatever post that I post on here. If you follow me on my IG, thank you for following me on my IG. And if you're on my Facebook, thank you for friending me on my Facebook page, and thank you for subscribing to my channel, my YouTube channel. I appreciate it, and I really mean that. I really do appreciate it, because too many people don't. I don't know how many people come back. I think I don't have too many repeaters. I think every time I come on here, it's like new people. Most of the time, it's like new people. So thank you for coming on here. And y'all have a blessed afternoon. Have a good night, a good morning, wherever you are in the world. India, Iran, wherever you're watching from, Portugal, wherever you're watching from. Y'all have a good one, unless you got something to say. I see people coming in and out. If somebody has something to say, I'll stay. But if you don't, I'm really about to get off. For real, because I don't have anything else to talk about. Y'all, if you missed what I was talking about, you can go back and check out what I was talking about after I say this video. But other than that, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Story 2026. Story 2026. But appreciate you guys. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Care for yourself. Care for others. Love yourself and love other people. Volunteering is a good way to make yourself feel better. Go out, volunteer in your community. Help somebody that has less than you. So volunteer. Make sure you're helping others. But like I said, love yourself. Love other people. Be the light. Be the peace in this world. And God bless. I'll check you guys later. Bye.